Y'all, I just sat here and pulled everything out, literally all this stuff that's in my toiletry bag one by one, only to realize it wasn't even recording. Now I have to do it again. Hey guys, and welcome to a brand new video. I just wanted to say that first of all, I sat here and filmed this entire thing only to find out it wasn't even recording. So I'm gonna try this again. I stuffed everything back in this bag so that I could pull it all back out, only to talk to you all about it for a second time, even though this is the first time you're seeing this. But my Happy Honey toiletry bag came in the mail. This is the new one. I had the blue one before, but I prefer this color. And as you guys know, this top section was chewed off by my lovely dog Daisy. Thank you for that, Daisy. So they sent me this new one, and it is brand new and fresh and crisp and lovely. And I do prefer the black color, and it has little red accents on it as well, and it kind of matches like my uniform and everything, so I do like this one. Plus I like black. So when you first open this top section, it has the my contacts, and I have an extra one in here at the time. I don't know why I stuck this in here. And then I have the sewing kit. That's something that I don't normally keep in my bag, but because I ripped the button off my vest, I stuck that down in there just in case. So yeah, I just have these in here. I need to actually order some new contacts now that I think about that. Oh, I know. Okay, so no one say anything about this in the comments, but I have my glasses down in there, and they're not in a case or anything. I lost my case. I lose everything. I don't even know how I lost that case. But yeah, I have them in there, and then I had kind of taken the little cover that came with it and put it over the frames to protect it. But I need to get a new case on my glasses, and I just had those sitting down in there. They're kind of in the top section so that nothing will smush them, and I take them out first thing because I usually take my contacts out and then put my glasses on, especially after a longer trip. But I need to get a new case for this. So in this like main section where I have everything stuffed down in, I have a lot of stuff in here today, just because it fits quite a bit, so it's fine. So I do have contact solution, big bottle of Toiletry. I don't know, this is the brand that I like to use because there was one contact solution that I used before. I cannot remember the brand, but I left it in there all night. It was the one where the case, it was like a special type of case that they had for it, but I put my contacts in and it burned my eyes so bad. That pain, this was terrible. This was when I was flying, when I first started flying, and I was mini based. I cannot, Opti something, I feel like the brand was called Opti something, but I believe it's been pulled from the market since then. But ooh, I can't. This is the only brand I'll use now. I also do have this solution that I use on my lashes, and this is Cherie who does my lashes and everything, and she kind of has her own special solution, and I'm about to run out, so I need to put my new one in there. But I do keep some of that in there just so I just like kind of try to brush my lashes every 3 or 4 days. And then I do have this primer that I do not normally pack as well, but I have been practicing kind of on the side, not on film or anything. I've been practicing like doing my makeup and kind of learning the basics because Rihanna has a makeup line coming out in the fall, so by the time it comes out I want to be prepared. So just in case you guys are wondering, that is just like a primer, and the name of it is just Prep and Prime. At the bottom it says Fix Plus. I think they only carry this one, so if you ever go to try to find it or anything, that's the only one that they have, I think. I don't actually know that that's a fact. I just realized I'm like turning this way. Let me kind of sit. Let me sit full on so you guys can see everything. So I do have my Dior Addict perfume that I've been loving. I'm actually gonna put some on. Woo. It smells so good. I love the way it smells. And then I have my giant bottle of Motrin in there. I have my favorite flossers, which you guys have already seen in a previous video. I have my I have my Degree deodorant, which this one is Sexy Intrigue. I believe that's the name. all of their deodorant smells good. So I honestly don't really look at it when I go pick one. I just make sure that I get its degree and that it's the motion sense kind, and whatever flavor or fragrance they have, I go for that one. I have my toothbrush, which is a brand spanking new toothbrush. Ooh, in a lovely crisp gray color. I had to switch my toothbrushes out because I like to rotate them every so often. And then I have this isn't normally in here, but it's just like a little filing kit. And then these sponges, I had grabbed that at a hotel I went to. And then a shower cap, just a backup shower cap. And then this little like mini Crest toothpaste that I have. This is not something that I normally bring, but the reason why I started packing this was because my skin has kind of been flaring up again. I have Tinea Versicolor. I used to think that I had eczema, and there was this cream, actually I have it in here. This cream that I have been using on it. Let me see if you guys can see that. Yeah, so this cream, or is it upside down? This way. So this is the cream that I had been using on my skin, thinking that I had eczema, and it turns out that's not even what it was. So when I went to an official dermatologist and they did like a skin swab or scrape on me and put it under the microscope, they told me that it was Tinea Versicolor, and basically it's just like this fungus that it sounds really weird. It's this fungus that's in the air and it gets on your skin and it causes these flare-ups. And I don't know, you won't really be able to see it very much, I think, because it's kind of subsided, but it was these little dots that would pop up on my skin, and it looked, I don't know, it's not that it didn't look really bad, but it just kind of bothered me to look at it, and it looked like something was wrong. So I went to have it checked out just to see if there was anything that I could do about it. And basically they put me on an antibiotic. I had to take a pill for one day, and then 1 week later I had to take another one, and that was it. And so after that she had me take this, like, it's an anti-dandruff shampoo, but it works on this, and so I just use that once a week. It's this blue shampoo, and that kind of like kills everything and keeps everything in check. So because of that, I do have sensitive skin, and so I've been using this Pure Castle soap shampoo, peppermint shampoo, and I've always used this, but I just love the way it smells. So this is the shampoo that I use. My aunt will pick this up for me from the health food store, and it has all this stuff written all over it. I never really read any of this. My aunt actually uses the lavender version of this, but I'm not a fan of how lavender smells at all, so I use the peppermint one. Why did I was like but yeah, I love the way this smells. So I have this fizz bar, which this is another item that's not normally in my bag, but it is a Zoella product. One of my favorite YouTubers that I do enjoy watching her vlogs and everything. She is British, and she has had a makeup line that launched, and not just makeup, but like pillows and candles and infusers and stuff like that. But she's based in London, so most of her products started over there at like Superdrugs and those type of pharmacies and stores that they have in London. However, she did open them up to the United States. So I saw this in Target. Congratulations, Zoella. I know she will never see this video, but I love her vlogs. So yeah, I just have a ponytail holder that kind of fell down in the bottom, and then I have this new serum, and I have not actually tried it. It's just rosehip seed oil, and so this is it. I still have it in the packaging. I haven't actually taken it out yet, and I still do have my vitamin E as well, but I like to experiment and try different things with serums, and I have not used this one, but I'm going to start on this trip. And someone did ask me as well, this is just a vitamin E oil, and that's the brand and everything. You can pause it and screenshot it if you want, but that is what I've been using on my skin, and I'll just like wash my skin and put moisturizer on, and then I'll use that. And then I have some tampons down in here that I've just kind of stuck to the side. Oh, that's it. Oh, that's everything. Now it's empty. So this bag is super deep, so I was able to fit all of that in there with no problem. People do ask, do I keep shampoo and conditioner in my toiletry bag? And I do not. Now understand too, like black girl probs, and I do have weave in right now, so so I don't have to shampoo and condition my hair every single day. And even when I don't have it in, I don't shampoo and condition my hair every single day. Like the type of hair that I have, the grade of hair that I have, that's not necessary. So whenever I do my hair and my whole hair routine, I do that at home on my off days. I never shampoo and wash my hair on trips or on layovers at all. So I know that might be like mind-blowing to some people. If you do have any questions, I will try to answer them as much as possible down below, but that's something that I kind of feel like everyone has such a different type of hair texture and grade and routine when it comes to their hair. And I do a lot of like deep conditioning and mask and that type of thing, but I do not do any type of hair routine on layovers. I just feel like that's too much. I'm not about to bring shampoo and conditioner and like spray and leave-in. I can't have all of that in my bag. They're too heavy, they're too full. I am natural, but that's not something that I bring with me on a layover. I just do that at home on my off. So I do want to thank Happy Honey for sending me this amazing toiletry bag. I'm really picky when it comes to stuff like this, just because I'm like super OCD and like I have to have things so organized and like things a particular way. So this bag actually works out really great for me. If you all have any questions, feel free to leave them below. I will link all of the information down in the description box, as well as my social media and any information that I think you guys might want. I'll try to include it in the description box, and also the information for the giveaway. So all of that will be down below, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.